Guys, look who this is.
Hi!
Apparently she's still keeping Reef tank. Oh my goodness.
Hey, what's up, Reefers? You notice that it's still dark out because right now it's about 5 a.m. I just finished feeding Leon and figured, you know what? Let's film a video. So to me, the reefing hobby is funny because with a fish tank at home, you think it would be like a solo hobby. Basically, just sit in front of your fish tank and just zone out. However, in my case, I find that to hardly be the case. I'm meeting local reefers around the area. I just find that it takes the hobby to the next level. Besides the obvious of sharing the enjoyment and just talking shop when people come over or when I go over to other people's house, when things hit the fan, having local reefing buddies really pay dividends. For example, my Space Invader once again was going downhill fast. And once again, my reefing sensei, Jim, Telegram on Instagram, came around for the rescue. Alright, so as I mentioned in the last video, the Space Invader is not doing well once again. It's kind of like a trend. You can kind of tell what month it is based on this. And of course, we got our Reef Sensei, Telegram here.
With his baby?
Baby holder. And Alex right there as well. But today, we're going to say goodbye again to Space Invader.
It's just going to camp.
It's going to Camp Jimbo. That's strange. Otherwise, the top portion is doing well. It's always the base. Always start from the base. So in the last video, you see how the Space Invader actually looks, right? And you see the tissue has definitely receded a lot further than before. When I see this and it's not stopping, even when I'm running carbon and doing all the other stuff, I was like, okay, all right, well, it's time to call Mr. Reef Sensei. So here it is. So once again, we'll sort things out, and I think this is also really good. To have good friends locally. They have a really solid reef tank versus yours that goes ups and downs, right? You're kind of close.
Finally, you realize.
Look at this. So see how the skeleton is showing? The tissue has definitely receded at the base. And moving it out into the light did not help at all. And Jim, be careful of whatever I have in the water. I don't want to...
Okay.
Yeah, just make sure I don't turn something in, because I honestly...
Do you want me to just cut it off? And just
to
start
you.
fresh, remount it?
Up to you.
Okay.
That'd be great.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll do that.
I guess we'll check back in a couple months. Goodbye.
So in my case, I find somebody like Jim who's able to mentor me and help me out. And I'm also lucky enough to grow my corals to a point where I can start sharing them with my local friends.
Guys, look who this is.
Hi!
Apparently she's still keeping Reef tank. Oh my
Reefer.
goodness. Anyways, today we're gonna address like all these Frogspawn. They can help me out and take some of them into the tanks, and we'll see how they do. So I'm gonna hand
Take
this
me
over
on.
to Sally's. Move this over a little bit. And you may need to snap on the orange filter.
First time doing it.
Okay, so there are two pieces I'm gonna pull out. First, we're gonna pull out that little bit of Frogspawn. This is a sample, a tester for Sally's tank to make sure LPS does well, and then we'll get a bigger chunk. The other piece, Joseph's tank is already really mature, so we'll just go ahead and grab a piece of Frogspawn there. Moving Frogspawn, make sure you kind of disturb them a little bit so the tank will close up, because when the tissues are expanded, there's a higher chance of ripping, and we don't want that. So that's why I'm kind of waving in front of them. You'll see them kind of shrink up. And this will kind of give us a more accurate look at how many heads each piece has.
Can they sting in?
They can.
Because I
But-
got sting before.
Yeah, so some people are especially sensitive, especially the underarms, right? Like in the forearm, where skin is a little bit thinner. You may get stung and get irritated. So here's this piece right here. Small little dude, but really healthy. So this will be a tester to make sure everything's okay. Okay. We got two. This looks a little larger, right? Let's do this. I think this will look nice. So these all came from the 45-gallon tank. They were probably light shocked when I swapped over to the new T5 bulbs and the LED lights. And they kind of bleached out, polyp got really stubby, but they're pretty much fully recovered, which is great. However, the ones in the back, they're kind of still stubby because now they're not getting enough light because the tank is too small and they're kind of overlapping. That's why they're really helping me out, taking some of these out of the system as well. All right, the last bit is that I'm gonna grab some leather downstairs for Sally, and that's actually the same one as that one. The way you mount this, right, it's gonna be kind of tough because they shrink and they slime up. It's hard to glue them, you can't just super glue them. The way I did this is use a toothpick, wooden toothpick, stick through it from underneath. You poke it, and then you can jam that toothpick into a hole.
Wait, toothpick which one?
Toothpick, you see the green thing?
Right.
You just want to use a wooden toothpick, stick it right in the middle. Don't pop it out.
Like poke
keep it in
him?
there. Poke him.
Really?
Yeah, just
It's
poke
gonna
him.
bleed.
Keep it in the so you can have something long to stick in a rock hole.
Oh,
and
okay.
tissue's gonna grow over the hole.
Oh, okay.
It sounds kind of weird, but hey, it works.
All right.
So really happy to see Sally back at it.
Yes.
People have been asking. People have been wanting to see your tank.
Really?
Yeah. People have
Okay,
been
well, I'll
asking.
try to show you guys. Say hi. Wow.
So this is a green finger leather. I think it's a really good coral. It takes up a lot of room. Good, really nice formation. Take this piece right here.
You just cut like that?
你老婆要学怎么选孩子。
他就想要看我儿子。
一个想看鸡鸡，一个想看包皮。
鸡要怎么好看？这个。
There we go.
是 Jeffy 啊。
So if you look here, see just tissue like this, right? So you stick a toothpick right through, so you give a stem, and you can just jam in rocks. It sounds weird, but that's
how they do it?
That's the old school way of doing it.
Old school.
You can
For
do-
all corals or just this?
This type. This
Oh,
type.
okay.
Xenia and stuff too. Let me get you some tissue.
Yay, thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Look.
How do you pronounce that? Teach everyone.
Sanu.
What does it mean?
It's a coral. Just buy it. It's like $20.
Buy from where? Link right here. Link,
Right here.
link.
Right here.
Did not expect to see Miss Average Reefer, right? It has been a while. She has been busy, but it sounds like she'll be back for the fall and winter, where she has more time. So I'll see if I can convince her to do a tank update for you guys. Besides the individual networking between friends, there's also Reef clubs. For example, locally we have the amazing CMAS and also the CMOS. And if I may be honest, I think discovering these local Reef clubs is actually one of the pivotal moments in my career as a hobbyist. Obviously, there's a lot of tips shared, especially localized tips, meaning that if you're looking for certain things, some people may know certain store that carries this product that you're looking for urgently. Not to mention that when you need help, you know everybody on this forum is probably local as well. And one of the biggest things is that there are a lot of hobbyists that's actually selling or trading corals on these forums, and it makes this whole hobby a lot more affordable, because otherwise there's no way I could have really gotten into this hobby when I was only like 20 years old back then. Things were expensive, and there wasn't a lot of online resources back then. So if you could not tell already, I'm a huge fan of local Reef Club, which is ironic because I've been an online member of CMOS for at least 15 years already, and I have not been to a physical meeting because I'm such a shy and introverted guy. But that changed recently. Hey, what's up, Reefers? So in my area, the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, there are actually 2 Reef Club, not just one. Usually I go to the CMAS because for whatever reason, I always cannot make the CMOS one. That's the other one. That's the Chesapeake Bay one. Today, I was finally able to make one of the CMOS meeting after at least 15 years. Today is the Oktoberfest, Frag Fest. It's gonna be amazing. And today we bring the whole family, and of course, because it's a Frag Fest, I got this hat on, and then we got this frag box right here. I got corals for 2 of my buddies. All right, real quick before going into craziness, this is what we got. 3 heads of Frogspawn for Mr. Billy Pipes. He'll be here as a hobbyist. No booth setup today. A small frag of the sour apple zoas for Juan and Taylor. They've been looking for this for a while, so happy to hook them up. And right there we got TJ. What's going on, man?
Going on.
So she's taking a picture of our son next to a trash can. Nice. So right here is CMOS, one of the other big club in the area. And I think every couple months they have one of these like big frag fest. I know a lot of time they buy like big colonies and they cut them up and they sell them at a really, really affordable price. But this year it looks like they set up a couple of vendor booths as well. And there are some familiar faces here and a lot of good deals to be had. And of course we got some familiar people like Mr. Billy Pipes here, we got Juan here, and we got nice raffle items as well. And here's Emily. I'm gonna pass her the camera.
because I'm on a mission. Daniel's looking for certain Acans, which I saw right there. They have a whole nice selection, good spread of Acans. And he gave me 2 that he really likes, and I'm gonna go pick some out. And I think I'm gonna probably pick out one for myself as well.
Some music.
Add some music in.
What are they talking about? We don't care, right?
So here are all the Acan gardens. Daniel won that green one and this orange center one.
That's like $500.
I think a bunch of us, this guy right here, is gonna get the tiger stripe ones.
Yep, we gotta get the tiger stripe.
From the orange stick up, they're 30 a piece, 3 for 25. From the orange stick back, they were 40 a piece, or 3 for 115. Okay, and then these were 10 a piece, or 15 a piece, or 3 for 30. But if you buy a bunch, we'll talk. If you're buying
Enablers, man.
Enablers.
But I appreciate it. Otherwise, I usually walk away with nothing. I can't decide. Like when you see so many.
Reefer is gonna be a lot worse than this.
You're gonna practice.
It was bad there, especially when that guy came
You gotta
from
bag and
England.
go, bag and go.
The guy came from England. He did like 40-some frags Saturday.
Jeez, man.
And he's like, okay, well, I'm flying out tomorrow, so I'll come pick him up. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Hold
Sunday
on.
morning he came and he's like, all right, I want them all. I'm like, oh, crap. So, I mean, he used the cups.
Alright guys, so this is the CMOS Oktoberfest. Awesome events. Actually grab a lot of stuff. There's some crazy group buy. But right now we're gonna head over to Columbia Mall first there's an adoption event going on and they're closing soon, so we're gonna rush over there. And afterwards we're gonna head over to House Tropical to meet up with Mikey Nano Tank. So there's always good deals at these local frag swaps. And we got Chris and Jose here. Chris, wanna show us what you got?
I got this splattered hammer. They're the only ones who had it. Only wanted the whole frag store show. So I got her $50. Everyone has it for like $100, so I think it was a good steal. I used to see his Zoa rock.
Oh yeah,
That
look,
was a good deal.
I got this.
Boy, that's a big chunk
for
actually.
$40. $40.
What kind of Zoas is it, do you know?
They're really red.
Yeah, it's like
Nice.
$40.
That's gonna take us a nice room.
It's huge.
Nice. Where did you get this Spider Boy? I'm gonna check out what I got.
Right.
With the ponytail.
Oh, John. Okay, all right. John, I'm coming for you.
At a Dunkin', 2 heads, $10.
Awesome.
Torch.
Ooh.
What was it? 20 bucks.
That's 40.
No, it was 20 bucks per head, and I got 1 head.
Then it was 40 per head because the other one was $80.
Oh yeah. So 40 was still good.
Still a good deal.
And then I got a Zoa for 20 bucks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Dude, tell me about this. What's going on? Corsius? Maximus?
It's a Maxima, yeah.
How much is this?
140 is actually a pretty
140.
good
Oh,
deal,
that's
yeah.
the corner one.
Yeah, that's a corner one, yeah.
It's nice.
So one bought the other one.
Oh.
One bought the other one for 120. Yeah.
Got it.
That was a nice one.
All right, let's go over what we got real quick as we're waiting for Leon to finish feeding. So thanks to power and numbers, we got like 5 people buying all kinds of different things. Today's mostly Acans. Daniel wanted 2 of the bunch of Acans that we saw. Let's see if I can find them here. Okay, we got the red with nice bright orange in the middle. It's a really nice piece. And then we got a really nice minty green Acan. And they're all pretty pissed off right now, but they all open up nice and fluffy. So I picked up a red Acan with these nice stripes on the side. It's a good size and the same price. I was like, oh, why not? They got a couple of these like tiger stripe ones. I've never seen anything like this. Seems like some of the guys there did not see it. DM Reefer, Richmond Reefer, we all picked one up. And we thought this is pretty interesting, even though it's not the brightest, but the pattern is really sharp. Finally, one core frag that I really came here for today is actually this green star polyp right here. Not just any green star polyp, but this is actually Dave's Nano Tank's green star polyp. And Billy Pipe was kind enough to hook me up with a frag. Of course, this has number 1 sentimental value, but number 2, this morph is interesting because it does not have the white center. It only has a really long green flowing neon tentacle. It seems a little bit longer than regular green star polyp, and the fact that it does not have that white center makes it a little bit more unique. So I can't wait to add this to the tank. And again, this also have a nice sentimental value as well. All right, so we are burping Leon right now, and once done, we're gonna. Oh, okay, I'll take a picture of them. Be right back. All right, now we're at our second stop, the Amazon treasure truck. I've been getting a lot of texts from them. It's pretty interesting. Today they have a adoption event for dogs, which is a really interesting combo. So this is the Amazon treasure truck. They always have like different kind of deals here. It's pretty cool. Let me take a picture of you guys. But unfortunately, the puppy that got adopted, which is good. But here's Amazon truck. Leon is so concerned. Look at that. Yeah, I'm so concerned. Like, what's going on?
Put him here.
We'll put him here for adoption.
Moments later.
All right, guys. The ladies are waiting outside in the cars. I'm gonna run in real quick, grab the fish I need. I'm looking for white cloud minnows. Hey, oh, look at the lionfish. Man, beautiful. Yo, look at this octopus. That's wild. But you know what's more wild? Look at this sea cucumber. I feel bad because like we just ate a lot. Emily just gave birth, and supposedly sea cucumber is really good for the body. So we got some dry ones and hey, how's it going, man? Yo, thank you. Check out this huge sea cucumber, ridiculous, right?
How many did you want?
Let's do 12. Too bad I'm asking a saltwater master to do some like freshwater. 12 of these white cloud minnows we came to get. Man, where do you go with this rod, man?
I'm aquascaping.
Aquascaping?
Aquascaping, real quick.
What are you thinking? Is it gonna
I like
be
it.
Is there
I like
a theme? All right, let's not give too much away. Check out his Instagram to see what happens.
Such beautiful, complex eyes, and he can't figure out where the food is.